Man City beat Man United to win the Community Shield. They win the game 7-6 on penalties after the match ended 1-1. I don't know how superstitious you are, but does that confirm Man City are not winning the Premier League title this season? Simply because over the past 5 years, whoever has gone on to win the Community Shield has not gone on to win the league. So there's a little bit of a curse with the Community Shield. I mean, look at the examples. When Liverpool won the league, the COVID 2020 league, Man City won that Community Shield, right? But over the past few years, Leicester won it, Arsenal won it, Liverpool won it. All those teams beating Man City, but Man City went on to win the Premier League. But getting into the game, I think there's only one place to start, and for me, it's Rashford. It's Rashford, and Rashford had a really terrible performance. I think he's not helping himself with performances like that, against the allegations of Rashford about him not taking football seriously, about not having any effort. Just to me, as a person, as an individual, and as a footballer, I do not believe he will survive this season if he continues like this. His body language does not look confident at all. He does not look to be in the right state of mind to play football. I'm actually concerned. I don't know if mentally he's okay, emotionally. He doesn't even look like he's up for it physically. Physically, he just seems so relaxed, but in the wrong way. Maybe he felt like it's like a friendly. I doubt, but you're supposed to take these kind of games a little bit seriously. But if that's an indication of how it's going to go this season, he will not survive. It will get too much to him, the criticism, the hate, because that's what it's really turned to over the years for Rashford. He's supposed to have reached his peak by now and be the main guy for United, and that has not materialized. And I do think maybe they'll even look to sell him. Look at the chances that he had. This one, he just hits it to the cones. He literally hits the cones. Not on target, not even close, one-on-one. And you're thinking, he buries it. At least hit the target, make the keeper work. But no, he hits it to the cones. And then the last one is okay, he hit the post, but he missed the ball. He actually miskicked the ball. He didn't connect with his foot, but rather his ankle. I know, that lack of concentration in the final few minutes. This game was not supposed to go to penalties. Man United created the better chances. Man United were actually the better team. Rashford and his chances could have really sealed the game. Garnacho was amazing. He changed the game, but I'm actually really concerned for Rashford. I don't even, want to make fun of him or anything. I'm just genuinely concerned. He does not look right. He does not look right at all. Just wrapping up the game, I think obviously City were dominant for the first 20 minutes, but not really much. They hit the post, but Man United came back strong in this game. They created better chances. Bruno Fernandes had a goal ruled out for offside. Garnacho changed the game when he came on. He created a few chances like the Rashford chance, and he also scored his. He was a threat. Should have started the game, to be honest. Pep also brought on Bernardo Silva to try save it, and that's what he did. Bernardo Silva came on and then scored an 89th minute equalizer to take it to penalties with the header. Oscar Bob is amazing in this game. Also had a good chance, but also created and got the assist for Bernardo Silva's equalizer. So Oscar Bob is one to watch this season, of course. That's for sure. He has to start next week in the Premier League against Chelsea. But onto penalties, Bernardo Silva went from hero to zero almost when he missed his penalty, poor run up. I don't know what excuse he could have, but then Ederson became the hero. He saved Jadon Sancho's penalty and then went on to score one of his own to take the penalty to sudden death. Jadon Sancho, I don't know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Do you think he missed it on purpose? Does it work out? He still hasn't apologized, apparently. They've just moved on. But I don't know if he's holding something deep inside, and in a way, he's paying back. Of course, that's a joke. Yeah, he missed his penalty, Jadon Sancho. You got flashbacks of, maybe Bernardo Silva, as well as Jadon Sancho not being the greatest penalty takers because they've missed big penalties before. Bernardo Silva missed in the Champions League that got City knocked out this season in the semi-final or quarter-final, and then Jadon Sancho obviously missed in Euro 2020 when Italy won on penalties. So those were flashbacks, but Evans, were not confident at all when he stepped up to take his penalty and he just blasted it, and then Kanji scored his, and then City became champions. Not many people actually talk about the quality of Man City's academy, but over the past few years, it's been amazing. Palmer comes from Man City's academy. Jadon Sancho, Foden, City's academy, and they've also made some great sales, but I think we need to start recognizing the academy of City being of real quality, and all these youngsters literally went onto a pitch against Man United regulars, Man United starting 11, and came out with a trophy. I don't know what you think, how the season is going to go for Man United. I was not necessarily impressed with how they played, but they were the better team. It is sort of the first official game slash pre-season official curtain raise of the season. Many people don't really rate this tournament, but that's how it is. You win it, people say it's a trophy. You don't win it, people don't care. But I don't know if it's an indicator of what's to come this season. Will you be concerned about Man United? It looks like they also, again, are having an injury crisis. Will Ten Hag survive the season? I am not sure, because they're supposed to basically get back to the Champions League. And with a squad like this and with performances like that, I'm not sure that would be enough to make Man United end up in the top 4. However, some good news for Man United. They have completed almost It's Here We Go by Fabrizio, the signings of De Ligt and Mazraoui, double transfer from Bayern Munich. At least Man United have made lots of transfers this season. With Xerxes was on the bench, we couldn't see him. He's a striker. He'll replace Haaland, but I don't know if Ten Hag didn't trust him enough to start him. He went with the false 9, but I don't know. Man United, there's still some hope there. You know, it's a fresh start next week. It's a fresh season with new hopes. But are you feeling confident of what's to come? I don't know. We shall see. Yep, I hope you enjoyed the Community Shield. The Premier League is back in a week. We'll be back regularly. And yeah, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.